Hi everybody, and welcome to the Heart of Pilates and Yoga home workouts. My name is Nicole and I will be your instructor today, and I'll be taking you through a glute workout. So a booty workout, thigh workout, hip workout, everything to strengthen up the low half and make it look amazing. Okay guys, let's get our glutes and our hamstrings nice and warm for our booty sequence. So come and have a lay down onto your back. Start by bending your knees, feet flat on the floor, so heels, toes relaxed, and we have our Pilates alignment here again. So toes, knees, hips and shoulders all in line with each other, arms relaxing beside you. Let's go palms up facing the sky. Start to push down through the heels, take a big breath in and just squeeze your butt cheeks together. On the exhale, lift the hips up. At the top, we want an opening across the front of the hips as much as what is available to your body. Keep the ribs closing and inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, lift the hips. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. See if you can keep your thighs in line with your hips and in line with your shoulders. So you're working equally through the inner thighs and the outer thighs so that the thighs don't roll in or even roll out. Inhale, exhale. We're gonna really get warm here. Keep this going. Breathe out, down and up. We are going to be moving through our single leg hip bridges, but if that is not you today, just stay with both feet on the floor and continue another set of your double leg hip bridges. We've got 8 more before we move it through the single leg sequence. 6 more, breathe out, and 5, hips squeezing at the top. 4 more, exhale, and 3, find that fire, last 2, exhale, 1 more, push the hips up, hold for me. Stay here, right leg lifts to tabletop position as your left leg stays firmly grounded. Inhale the hips down, we've got 12 on each side, push, exhale up, inhale down, push, exhale up. See if you can keep the hip bones level, each side, right side to left side, there's 9 more, press up, and 8, exhale, 7, big breath, and 6, and 5, and 4, can you feel it, and 3, push up, and 2, exhale, 1, hold at the top, right leg down, reset, left leg lifts, right heel is firm, inhale, 12 each side, lower, exhale up, inhale, hip bones level, keep this right thigh in line, exhale up, last 9, and up, 8, 7, 6, keep squeezing your butt cheek, 5 more, nearly there, and 4, 3, 2, and 1, hold at the top. Left foot lowers, 1 big more squeeze of those glutes and hamstrings. Roll down, articulating your spine. So unwinding from the top all the way down to your tailbone. A really quick stretch. So take 1 ankle across to the thigh, figure 4, glute stretch. Bring it in, 1 big breath in. Exhale, change the legs. Inhale, stretch and lengthen out. Exhale, tabletop with those legs. Hold onto the thighs, 1 roll up or roll along the spine if you enjoy it. Come all the way to your tabletop. So our 4-point kneeling position. Hands are under your shoulders, knees stacking underneath your hips. Let's work through a sequence on this right leg. Start to lift the knee just off the floor. Feel the abdominals engaging. Equal weight through the hands, push the right leg out. Inhale, in. Exhale, energy running across the back of the leg. Squeeze the butt, hamstring, breathe in, breathe out. The knee only needs to come into your left thigh. So it doesn't have to come all the way towards your chest. That way we lose the spine, keeping it neutral. Push back, last 10, in, out. 9, 8, 7, and 6, 5, last 4, and 3, last 2, and hold on, 1. Single straight leg lift and lower, down, lift up, lower, lift up. As you're starting to lift that leg, beware of the dipping of the elbows, the drop of the chest. We have 10 to go. Lift the sternum from the floor, in and up. Find the length in the back of the leg, down, 8 more, and up. 7, 6, and 5. 4 more. Check in with the weight in the hands for 3. Last 2. And hold on, 1. Flex the foot, little hamstring curls. Heel to the bum. Exhale. And in. And out. In. And out. Can you hold your thigh bone in line with your hip? There's 10 more. Breathe in. And out. Last 9. Roll your right hip parallel to the floor. We have 7. 6 more. Neck long, 5. And 4. 3. Breathe out. And 2. Breathe out. And 1. We're gonna bend the knee. We're gonna stamp the sky, heel up, down for 10. And 9. And 8. Last 7. And 6. And 5. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Return that right leg. Wiggle out those hips. Take a breath. We are going to come down on our left elbow. Adjust it so that the forearm is in front of the chest. Right hand can open a little bit wider. Shift your weight a little over to the left knee, left hip. The right leg just floats off the floor. Take a big breath. We're gonna move through our hydrant. Lift the knee to shin and add a little kick. And back. Open out. And back. Can you reach out and find the line of your hip? And in. Last 10. Breathe in. Breathe out. And 9. And 8. 7. 6 more. Lots of energy in those arms. Keep the chest up. There's 4 more, guys. Breathe out. And 3. And 2. And lucky last 1. And return. Push back to the hands. Hands up, high plank. Step those legs out behind you. Inhale, push the hips to the sky. And slowly, knee comes in towards your right wrist and soften down. Take a pigeon stretch. Wiggle down through the pelvis. A little bit of a lift up to the hands. Folding forward if it's available for you. Deep breath out. Lift up to the chest. Tuck your left toes. We have a standing sequence. Let's come up for some lunges. Stepping back leg, stepping right leg behind you, push the hips up and just walk it back into your toes, handprint by handprint. We're gonna take a moment to arrive. So folding over, lengthen the backs of the legs, drop the head. Here we come slowly up, bone by bone. And take a big step forward with your right leg. Check out that you've got your toes, your knees, hips and shoulders in line. So we want to make sure that we're not on that tightrope line. Keeping a little bit of space, hip width apart, right side, left side. Take an inhale, arms reaching forward in line with your shoulders. And soften your back knee towards the floor, keeping your body upright. Push down into your right heel. Exhale, come on up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Let's add some arms for the last 10. Arms over your head. Push back to standing. We have 9. And up. And 8. And up. 7. And 6. And 5. Last 4. And 3. And 2. Last 1. Let's take a lean forward. Back leg stretches behind you. heel the arms forward. Ground your front heel, knee repeater, back leg comes in. Scoop the knee and push. And scoop and push. And scoop and push. Find your balance. Right side, nearly there. 10 and out. 9, reach. And 8. Good. And 7. So close. And 6. Lengthen. 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Back leg. Shift the weight. Inhale, hands to your hips. We're going to add a little flick of that back leg. Lunge to your front kick. Inhale, control it. Lift up and lunge and lift and lunge. 10 more. And 9, breathe out, find the balance down and up. 8, 7, 6, and 5. Exhale for 4, and 3, and 2. Exhale, and lucky last 1. Step it in, parallel. Walk your feet out. Drop the arms, roll out of the shoulders, pedal, pat it down if you need to. We're going to change our transition to some squats. So a little bit wider than your hips, a slight rotation through the toes, something that feels natural for your body. As you squat down, sit back. Imagine you're sitting into a chair. Let's have our knuckles in together, elbows high. Inhale as you lower. On your exhale, transfer the weight to the right leg. Lift the left leg off the floor. Open the arms, expand your chest. Find the balance. Ground, even weight through the heels. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. We have 10. Down, and 9, and 8, 7, 6. Only go as low as you feel comfortable. Push up. And 4, and 3, and 2. Big breath. And 1. Exhale. Ground the leg. Open the arms. Second position. Let's take some pliés here. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Start to spiral your thighs out. We want to find the space for the inner thighs and the hips and the groin. Nearly there. 10. And up. 9. And 8. Imagine sliding down a wall. So there's no tilt of the hips here. We're going to stay under and lift. Squeeze your butt cheeks and keep the thighs spiraling out. Nearly there. 5, 4, 3, and up, and 2, and up, and 1, and up. Hold it down. Stretch out. Sink a little lower. Right heel high. Pulse. 10, 9, and 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and change. Other heel pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. Burns. 2, and 1. Heel down. Come on up. Slowly heel toe back to your squat stance. Take a breath. Hands in, elbows high. Sink back. Imagine you're sitting into a chair. And down. This time, right leg up. Find balance on the left. Inhale. And down. Inhale. As low as you feel comfortable. Keep the weight even as you squat. Transfer the weight as you lift. Woo, too far. Inhale, and we have 10. Breathe in. And 9. And 8. Hips through the top. 7. 6 more. And 5. And 4. Lots of ankle strengthening. 3. and 2, and 1. Breathe out. Sink it down and hands to the floor. Push the hips up, take a breath, and find some space in the back of the legs. Let's prepare for our lunge work on the other side. And here we go, start to roll up through the spine. You can keep the knees bent to soften that tension behind the knees. Do what you need to do, a roll out, a reset, a deep breath. Let's heel toe those legs together. All right, we have to turn over, we have 2 legs, guys. So let's have a big step forward, left foot. Adjust, let's check in with our Pilates alignment. Toes, knees, hips and shoulders, right side and left side. Reach the arms forward, soften the shoulders, lengthen the neck. Start with your standard lunges, guys. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Find that long line through the crown of the head, add some arms, up, inhale, exhale. Keep the weight in that front heel, there's 10, down and up. 9 more, inhale, exhale. Last 8, how's the balance? Last 7, and up. 6 more, and 5. Keep floating those arms. 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Let's add our lean. Reach forward, transfer the weight through the left leg. Stretch your arms forward, back leg is lighter. Knee repeater, in and out, and in and out. For 10, and lengthen. For 9, keep that heel down. 8, and stretch. 7, 6 more, and 5. This is so effective. We have 4 more, and 3, 2, and 1. Let's step it back. Hands to those hips. We have our lunge with our kick. Work into the balance. Ground the heel. Lift the chest. We lunge and flick and lunge and flick. Last 10 and 9. Control it. 8 and 7. 6 more. Where's the alignment? 5 and 4. 3 counts, guys. And 2 and 1. Step it in. Pedal your feet. Hit the cheek out, hit the thigh out, and go ahead, walk back to the end of the mat. Let's take a big breath. Roll the shoulders. Slow roll down. Chin in. Bone by bone. Take a breath. This is your place and chance to reset. You can bend your knees, you can keep the legs straight, whatever feels right. And prepare, walk yourself to your plank. Nice and strong, energy through the arms and energy through the legs. And reset knees, 4-point kneeling. Take a breath. Left leg is going to just lift a little off the floor. Keep the weight even across the hands. Breathe out. And in. And out. And in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Breathe out. If you feel yourself leaning to the right, start to check in with how you can counterbalance. Maybe it's a little lean to the left. We're nearly there. There's 8 more here. And breathe. 7 and 6. Remember, knees and thighs align. And 4, 3, and 2. And hold it on 1. Tap the floor and a long line to lift. Breathe in. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. All the energy now is running down the back of the thigh. Glutes are strong. Breathe in, breathe out, nearly there. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4, and 3, and 2. Let's hold on. 1, flex the foot, and bend the knee, hamstring curls. Exhale, bend, press, in and out. Keep the energy through the arms. Chest is high. 10, 9 to go. Breathe out. 8, 7, 6, and 5. Keep that left hip parallel to the floor. And 3, 2, and 1 more. Bend the knee, stamp the sky, lift up, down, up. 10, up, 9, up, 8, up, 7, up, 6 more. Last 5, up, 4, 3, 2, up, 1, up, and return. We're gonna move into a hydrant to the kick. So let's go ahead and rest that right arm. So the elbow comes in under the shoulder, forearm down, and the left hand can just separate a little bit. It can even come off the mat if it gives you a bit more stability. Shift your weight slightly over to the right. Take a breath, float the left knee off the floor. Keep the chest lifted. Hydrant to a kick, and back, and out, kick, and back. Can you find the toe leading the line of the hip? Maybe, maybe not. Breathe it in. Last 10. Lengthen and in. Can you feel those obliques? 9 and back. And 8. And the glutes are on fire. 7 and in. And 6 and back. And 5. Close in. And 4. And in. Keep reaching. 3 and back. Last 2. And press. And 1 more, guys. Child's pose. Rest. Press it out, stretch it out. Take a couple of breaths. And we have just a little bit longer to go. We have some side series on each side. So prepare, walk those hands in, big breath. Roll up through the spine. At the top, go ahead, shake it out, do any stretches that you need. Let's come back with our right leg on the top. So lay down onto your side, left side down. We're gonna start with our clam series. Our knees are slightly forward and our feet are slightly behind us in line with our spine. The option here is to rest your head or bring the hand to rest underneath the head. We've got our hip bones stacking. You may have a slight gap, you may not, but we do want our hips to be over each other. First set, we're gonna keep our feet on the floor and start to bring the energy back in that right hand side. Take a breath. Hand here can be anywhere you want it to be, just as long as it's not too much in your way of that leg. Breathe in, prepare, exhale. Top knee lifts. Start to feel the squeezing and the wrapping through the outer thigh, the hip, the underline area of your butt. Inhale, exhale. All right, here's 10. Breathe out. And 9. And you can go ahead and increase the amount of reps that you do, which is absolutely fine. 8 more. Inhale and exhale. Notice that as I lift this knee, the hip doesn't roll back. So I'm really working quite hard to keep the energy in that outer thigh and the butt area. 6 more. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. And 3. Breathe out for 2. And out for 1. Top knee closes. A variation to our standard clam. Lift your feet. Exhale up and down. Tempo now. Here we go for 10. And lift. And 9. And up. And 8. Hips are still stacking. 7. And lift. And 6. If your neck gets sore, come on down. 5 to go. Breathe out. And 4. Up. 3. And lift. And 2. And up. And 1. We add on. Inhale. Exhale. And kick. And close. And lower. And lift. And kick. And toes. And knees. And 10. Kick. Toes. Knees. 9. Kick. Toes. knees, and 8, kick, toes, knees, and 7, kick, toes, knees, 6 more, and kick, and toes, and knees, and 5, kick, toes, 4 more, we're so close, and kick, and toes, and knees for 3, up, and kick, and toes, knees, 2, out, toes, knees, and 1, and out, toes, knees, lower your feet. Pat it down if you need to. Start to make a half moon shape of the body. Again, get those hips to stack. If it means you come slightly off on the low waist, let it be. Let the head rest, take a breath. Find your balance, scoop into the front chain of the body. Let's go ahead and lift this top leg. If you add a little bit of rotation at the top, that's okay. Breathe in, breathe out. Down and lift, and down and lift. Lower, lift, lower and lift. Almost there. There's 8 and 7, 6, 5, up, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hip height, lower it down, circles. Breathe in and out. There's 8 each way, and 7, 6, keep those abdominals on, and 5, and parallel line through the leg for 4, and 3, last 2, and reverse it on that last one, back the other way. Last 8, 7, neutral pelvis. Keep that nice and still. Almost there. And 5, last 4, and 3, last 2, and 1. Release that leg down. All right, we are going to change sides. So pat it out, punch it out, lift up, and just swing your legs off to the other side. We're setting up with our clam to start. So knees forward again, feet just sweeping back in line with the spine. Come on down to whatever makes you feel comfortable, whether it's the head resting or the hand supporting your head. Top hand, again, you can find a place that feels comfortable. You might even want it to hold that hip in place. Feet are down for our first part. Top knee is going to lift and top knee lowers. Breathe out and in. There's 10, up and down. Focus all of your tension here. Spiral the thigh out and back, working to that external rotation down. And 6, inhale, and 5, and down. Last 4, close. 3, inhale, and 2, inhale, and 1, let's add on. Lift your feet, reset, adjust as you need. Here we go, top knee, and up and down. We're gonna go ahead and find that tempo, speed it up. 10 and lower, 9 and lower, and 8, inhale, and close. 6 and 5, last 4 and 3, last 2 and 1. Let's add our kick. We lift the knee, extend, toes and knees. We lift, extend, toes, knees. Again, 10, extend, toes, knees, and 9, kick, toes, knees. Last 8, kick, toes, knees, and 7, and out, toes, knees. Last 6, and out, toes and knees. Find that breath, and out, toes. 4 more, and lift, and kick, and toes, and close, and 3, out, toes, close. 2 more, and toes. I am shaking. Last 1, and out, toes, knees. Release it, pat it out. We have our lucky last, guys. Extend those legs. Find that scoop of the body. Breathe in. Go ahead and let your ear rest. if it's not already. Keep balance, top hip over the bottom, maybe a little gap under the waist. You can add some rotation at the thigh at the top. Do what feels right for your body and your hips. Exhale, inhale, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Breathe out, and in, there's 10, up, and down for a 9, up, and down for an 8, up, and down, 7, exhale, and lower, and 6, and down, 5, and 4, and 3, last 2, and 1, hip height hold, 8 circles one way, find that neutral line to the pelvis, and a parallel leg if you can, and 6, and 5, last 4, and 3, and 2, and reverse it, last 1, and back, for 8, 7, 6, and 5, last 4, and 3, last 2, and 1. That gets so hard. Give it a quick rest and roll onto your backs for me, guys. Give the hips, the glutes, and the thighs a quick stretch. So back to that figure 4 stretch. Bring it in, take a deep breath, and exhale. Releasing that built up tension, but it feels so good. Changing legs. Breathe in and out. And just hold it for as long as you need to. Thank you so much for joining today, guys. I know my legs, hips, and butt are certainly feeling the fire, so I'm sure, and I hope that yours are as well. Please stay tuned and watch our other clips on YouTube.